after the third year, she would win every argument. Not that I was wrong, but she had this weapon she had developed. I'd make a statement, and I'd break out the Bible, Reader's Digest, and the encyclopedia, and I'd say, all three say exactly what I just said. And she'd say, and that sucking of the teeth, oh, it just tore me up. And then it just got inside of me, it just tore, and I had no answer for it. And then the 15th year I was married, the weapon came. And now it gets to her just like gets to me, goes inside. I've always looked for something to just burn her up, man. It's a wonderful weapon, and husbands get it, but it takes 15 years for them to develop it, I don't know why we take so long, but it's a fantastic weapon. My grandfather was the first one to have it. I didn't know he had it when I first saw it, because I was 6 years old. I was in their home, and we were playing a game downstairs, and my grandmother was upstairs. It was a 2-story house. And my grandmother said, "Russell! Russell! Russell!" And my grandfather just... And I looked at him. I said, "Granddad?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Grandmom just called you." He said, "Who?" I said, "Grandmom, she's upstairs and she called you." He said, "When?" I said, "Just now." He said, And my grandmother came to the top of the steps. She still couldn't see him because we were in the back part of the living room. She said, "Russell, will you come up here, please?" And my grandfather was... I said, "Granddad?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "She did it again." He said, "Who?" I said, "Grandmom just called you." He said, "When?" I said, "Oh, no." And my grandmother came downstairs. Veins were popping all over her neck. And there was a vein going down the center of her forehead. That thing was standing out about a foot. She said, "You heard me call you, And the halo came over my grandfather's head. He said, "If I had heard you, my darling, my love, I would have come. And I didn't know it was the weapon. And the next time I saw it, I was 15. My father had it then. My mother called my father. We were sitting in the living room, and I know my father was awake because I just finished saying something to him. And my mother called him, and he just sat there. Silence was in the living room. And she called again. And I said, "Dad?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, man. This disease is running through this family." I said, "Mom called you." He said, my mother came in and she had, you got out when I called you. He said, "I didn't hear you. You did hear you." I have the weapon now, boy. And I love it, man. I love it. Nothing gets to them worse than that, man. And they come in the room. My wife calls me, man. I don't hear a thing, man. And she comes in the room, and I love it, man. I said, "I didn't hear a thing you said." And I know it's tearing her out. It kills them because they know you heard them. But they can't prove it. Wonderful.